There's that little creek that I wanted to fish. You can see the current coming out of the creek, making this little line here in the deep area. Be nice to fish there. You need like spot lock on a power motor or a boat that can handle being anchored in place. I can see now that putting my anchor where I put my anchor right here. It's on the side carry. It's a piece of string with a carabiner on both ends of the string, and it's wrapped around the handle. So when I get to something I want to tie off, I just unwrap one end until it's long enough. And I either clip the carabiner to what's there, or I wrap it around it and attach it to the line. But it's on my side handle. And if the current got the boat and pulled it to where I made a T, then the boat would go "Rrrp," and that would be the end of me. I would tipple. Current doesn't look like it's strong enough, but it's strong enough to make the boat dive. I found that out at the boat launch. Pretty quickly too. When you're in a more relaxing section of the river, this is real nice. Like right here, this is very nice. I think when I come back here, I'm going to carry floating jigs and some kind of a bullet weight, like the kind of weight you'd put on a Texas rig. Something that's just heavy enough to sink the floating jig, kind of like you do walleye fishing up north. And maybe I can float over all those snags and just kind of troll it up and down the river. But a sinking jig will just get you snagged in like a few minutes. I'm going to cut across to the river and go to the inside section. Seems to be a winning strategy. And I can see the ripples of the current on the other side. Once again, it's like a motorcycle or a car. You cut to the inside on a turn. Woo. Once you cut through the current, it grabs your nose. The Moken does really well in the current. I know why people say they like it in the river. Whoa. Now that was a strong hit. Oh, I gotta get to the other side of the river now. So much for this side. I see my truck. And there's my buddy with the boat. Now, if I remember right, there's a wide V that comes off the boat launch. So I want to cut around that instead of going through it, and then do a 180 into the eddy behind it, just like they do on YouTube. No problem. I've got a plan. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna come in just a little off of where I think that V is gonna be. Gonna do a hard 180 and pop up right in the eddy. No problem. There's the current. So I should start picking up speed here in a second. And right up there should be the V that I gotta go past. Unfortunately, the boat launch is on the outside of the river where the current is. That's the problem. On the other side of the river, there's no current. So I gotta go to the boat launch through the main current. Ooh, nice whirlpool. Lovely. I'll be plowing through that in just a minute. Okay, so there's my V. I wonder if instead of going all the way around it, if I should just cut through it like this. Oh, geez. There we go. I made it past the V. It was much smoother than my entry. It's that concrete berm in front of me that channels all the water. Well, I did it. I made it through. This berm and the way the water channels off of it is pretty tricky. When I went out, I tried going through it mostly sideways and my boat went roar. You're supposed to go around it. Either that or through it like I did. I did a lot better the second time. I'm learning. You can see the current is pretty swift right here because it channels along the outside of the river. Whereas on the inside, on the other side, it's pretty nice. And that was my first paddle in a river with actual current. Whoo boy.